Oh, hello there. Oh. Welcome to the super. Welcome to the super chill playoff preview show of Inside the Big Dynasty League. With me, as always, is the commish, Clyde Randall Waters. Subbing in for the stat man temporarily because he's too ill to be removed from quarantine is Math Boy, Alan Henley. Sorry. Yep, no, I'll get it right one of these years.
That's all right.
Anyway, we're keeping it super cash. It's close to Christmas. I'm technically on vacation. We got the stat man in quarantine. We're going to interview him later. But let's take a look at last week's matchups. Let's get a feeling for who's in the playoffs. And for that, I'm going to throw it to Math Boy and the commish. And I'm going to chill.
All right. Enjoy chilling. I'd say let's start with Mr. Clutch's fake football team and Wayne Enterprises. Let's get down to a pretty important matchup right away.
All right.
Let's kick it off.
Let's dig in.
On this chill episode. Here we go.
Make sure you guys are loud because we're using a different mic because this is the chill episode.
Let's dig in.
I'm sorry. I was just chilling. All right. So, what do you think here? I
think Wayne Enterprises laid a smackdown on Mr. Clutch's fake football team.
Yeah. It
I
was
think
brutal.
my Naked Pandas should never have lost to Mr. Clutch's fake football team.
You know, maybe they shouldn't have, but you did.
Yeah.
But, 27 from Le'Veon, 25 from LaShawn McCoy, 25 from Aaron Rodgers returning. You got 18 from Nelson Aguilar. Mike Evans finally shows up again. Michael Thomas coming out big. Just everybody on this team showing up except for Jamal Williams. I think that's okay to have one guy kind of.
I agree. What's surprising is that one guy dropped the efficiency rating for Wayne Enterprises down to 86%.
Ooh, wow. That's a low number.
Was a smackdown.
That's a low price.
But dropped the efficiency rating. On the flip side, Mr. Clutch, though, 98.5% efficient in this playoff matchup.
Wow.
But it
That's
wasn't
impressive.
Good enough. And the surprising thing is Antonio Brown was his one weak spot.
Wow. Yeah, when you look at it, obviously Antonio Brown got hurt, only with 4.4 points in the game. Had a huge pickup in Marquise Goodwin. I don't know what got into Marquise Goodwin this year. I think it has a little something to do with a man named Jimmy G throwing him the ball, with Pierre Garçon getting hurt, going on IR, and he's just torn it up. Michael Crabtree keeping up the year he had, but just nobody else really around him to get a real good victory this week. And Antonio Brown only getting 4.4, with that being the core of your team. It's going to be a rough week.
The core really is for Mr. Clutch is Antonio Brown and Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
That's the core of the team, right? Antonio Brown mainly is primary player. But Russell Wilson, what happened to him? 6 points from a top 3 quarterback in the league right now. Only 6 points.
The LA Rams made him look silly.
Like a boy.
Like a little boy.
Like a little boy.
Oh, boy. Bryce, I believed in you. I wanted to see that championship trophy up at the Cleveland skyline.
Man, what did that make cool?
I wanted to go there, get cheese conies, and bask in the glory that was your championship. But now I don't get to do it.
Alas,
Now it's going to be in Middletown or in Kentucky in his office. What the heck?
we're sending Wayne Enterprises into the championship matchup here with this loss by Mr. Clutch's fake football team. Wayne Enterprises still looks as strong as ever. Impressive lineup here. Going to be a hard team to compete against in the championship scenario. But
Do we
if
cover
there's
this?
any team I think that's going to give Mr. or Wayne Enterprises a run for his money, it's the team that won in our next matchup.
Yeah, this was incredible. I mean, just a team put up 146 points, and this other team beat them by 50 still. I mean, incredible, right?
Yeah.
So, San Francisco 69ers, 204 points.
With a negative scoring defense.
With a negative scoring defense. Thought they might have had a little more with Julio Jones going in the Monday night. Didn't.
It all comes down to Monday.
It all comes down to Monday night. Put a whooping on the Convicted Llamas.
Who
That
owns
is-
them again?
That is my franchise. It did not go well, but that's all right.
So while we have you on this show,
Sure.
what were the Llamas convicted of?
I don't know if I'm at liberty to say what the Llamas were convicted of, but they were convicted, and it wasn't pretty.
Is it possible that this was just like you went to a fancy football name generator and this is just what popped out?
Oh, that is not true at all.
Are you alluding to the fact that Convicted Llamas is yet another sex joke in this league?
It could very well be another sex joke in this league.
I don't get it at all. I also didn't realize Llama had 2 L's
Fair
at the
enough.
beginning.
Anyways, let's talk about the original sex joke in the league, which is the San Francisco 69ers.
I'll tell you this, his
Woo!
team name might be a sex joke, but he's no joke.
That's,
He is not.
that's for sure.
You look at these running backs.
204 points.
Just look at the running
Look at
backs.
the running back. Drake Kenyon, who apparently is...
Drake Kenyon, huh? Kenyon
Keep-
Drake,
sorry,
my friend.
I'm reading,
Kenyon
I'm reading
Drake.
the screen here. Like, the thing in my eyes. I'm sorry. I just read it left to right.
But yeah, Kenyon Drake.
Yes, that guy. 23 points. Who saw that coming?
Yeah.
Apparently Joel Hoff saw that
Joel
coming.
saw it coming with that condition. What are we going to do?
I don't know. That's another episode, another day.
Another
I'm
dollar.
not even going to think about it till after Christmas.
Not a worry in my life.
These conditional trades just...
Really, it's on you guys, I think.
Anyways, but then you got
Whatever it is,
Melvin Gordon,
I disagree with the solution.
Todd Gurley, these guys who had some slumpy years last year, but the Niners held on to them knowing that it was going to pay off in the end, and well, it has.
Yeah.
Whew.
I mean,
Man.
they got under 10 points from 2 of their wide receivers you'd think would get 10 points. I mean, Josh Gordon last week showed out, balled out, had a good game. Julio Jones, arguably best wide receiver in the league, 8.4 points. But it didn't matter. It just didn't matter. You get 45 from Todd Gurley, you get 38 from Cam.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Cam had his struggles this year, but man, I'll tell you what, these San Francisco 69ers are tough, and the Convicted Llamas they had a good start. They had a great start. They had Alex Smith and Kareem Hunt start with a solid, 60 points, on top of Matt Prater getting him another 9. It's 70 points on that Saturday games, and then everything just kind of fell apart. And, Kelvin Benjamin didn't really do much. Adam Thielen, you'd think against that Bengals secondary that we've seen this year, he would have done a little better. Had an off game. And, I mean, it didn't matter once you saw the 45 points put up by Todd Gurley.
So, do you think you would have been better had you not been slumming it in that socialist, godless state of California?
I don't think I would have done any better. I think I put almost my optimal lineup in there, and
Yeah, 92% efficiency rating. I mean,
maybe I could have went and found somebody on the waiver wire, but at this point, the waiver wire is pretty snubbed up. I mean, the only thing I could have added was Aaron Rodgers, but I still got 21 out of my quarterback.
I mostly just wanted to get a dig at California.
No, I understand. It was an
anyways,
interesting place.
with Convicted Llama's loss, it's sending them to a third-place matchup against Mr. Clutch's Fakes football team. These two teams are 4-4 head-to-head all time against each other. So I think we're in for the makings of a big third-place matchup.
Yeah, and last year this matchup was a close shave, and it was really close. And Clutch's fake football team did get them. I just want to say, Win Enterprises, you're lucky that I didn't play you again because I was going for the sweep, but I did beat you twice this year. So,
And
A lot of trash talking from a guy who lost this week.
And speaking of Wayne Enterprises, with their win and the 69ers win,
I do have
it pushes them into a championship matchup where Wayne Enterprises is 5-2 all time against the San Francisco 69ers. Woo! Yowza!
should we talk to them before moving on, or do you think we should keep moving on?
Let's do this. Let's have
All
a
right.
talk with the owner who decided he had time for us today. That is Mr. Petey Cunningham of Wayne Enterprises from his quarantine.
All right. Hey, Statman. How you feeling?
What's up? I've been feeling better. This is not exactly the best time to be sick, but it's given me ample time to prepare for the big championship matchup this weekend, which there's really nothing to prepare for because the hay's in the barn at this point with both teams. So looking forward to
The
it.
hay is in the barn. I think all these years working in Kentucky has really changed your slang, sir.
That's, I don't know. I haven't busted out a y'all this season, so it hasn't gotten me too bad yet.
Are you drinking any Ale 8?
I have had some Ale 8, not recently, but somebody did tell me that Ale 8 actually stands for elate, and after the 8 there's a little one, stands for a late one, which I had never heard that before.
Well, there you go. We've all learned something today. All right,
That's
let's
right.
talk fantasy football because this is a fantasy football show. You're in quarantine, but you still made time for us because you understand that this league and this show is important. And I appreciate
That's right.
that.
Fantasy football.
And so do our
The
viewers.
BDL does stop. There's no off days in the BDL.
Now, your opponent in this championship, the San Francisco 69ers, and yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is a sex joke, they said that they'll save their interview for after they win the championship. They don't need to do an interview now. They'll leave that for you. So what is your strategy going into this week? What are you worried about? What do you want to look for? What's going on?
Really excited for this matchup. I mean, this is what you're in the BDL for, is for these big primetime matchups against teams like the San Francisco 69ers. This is our second championship matchup together. We faced off in 2014, and he got the best of me then. I believe it was first year in the league. He took it down. So I'm looking for a little revenge there. But big thing about this week is very excited to get Ezekiel Elliott back. My team's been, we kind of been limping along. We were limping along without him, just like the Cowboys. And then last 3 weeks, my team's really kicked it up a notch. Scored over 170 points each of the last 3 weeks without Zeke in there. So I'm excited to get him back in the lineup. Apparently, he's been doing some hardcore training in Mexico. He's in the best shape ever. Excited to get him back in that lineup. Overall, like most of the matchups this week, I've got 4 defenses to pick from, which is part of the strategy. So just got to decide which one's going to maximize my points. But feel confident in my team. It was nice to see Mike Evans show up. The only thing I'm worried about is that 69ers team is really, really good. I mean, I believe they scored 204 last week. But I took them down week 4, I believe. Hoping I can do it again. Looking forward to hopefully go back-to-back.
All right. So when you say Ezekiel has been hardcore training in Mexico, is that code for drinking tequila and hanging out on the beach?
I figure he's in Mexico because he's probably doing some drugs, like some illegal drugs down there. So there might be a drug test after the season that he might fail. But I don't really care as long as his Week 16 stats count, which they will. So, as far as I'm concerned, I hope he's down there taking PEDs and whatever he could be taking down there. I figure that's the only reason he's in Mexico, is take all these illegal drugs.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, it sounds like you're a very moral guy with high standards. So you're definitely starting Zeke, which I think could be, some would say, a mistake coming after a suspension like that. Hadn't played in 6 weeks. But I like the bold move, and you're the stat man. You're smart. Any other strategies you got for this week? Any other things you're going to be doing to give yourself better luck?
Not really. No, same thing I've been doing all year. Just set my lineup multiple times throughout the week, just to remind my opponent, hey, this is what you got to deal with this week. You better be ready. So get those email reminders. It's always fun. So just going to do that. I've already set my lineup once this week. I'll probably set it again, even though I might not change anything. Might even set it a third time. I don't know, but I'm excited about this weekend. Just going to stick with my normal routine. I don't know what's going on. Christmas Eve, I'm probably gonna have to finish up some Christmas shopping because that's just what I do. Finish up Christmas shopping on Christmas Eve. So I'm probably gonna be doing that.
So you're a last minute Christmas shopper. Is that what I'm hearing?
That is true. Yes. I wasn't voted biggest procrastinator for nothing in high school. That is just
what are you
who I
hoping to get for Christmas?
There's really nothing I'm hoping to get. The only thing I'm hoping for is a trophy. That's really it. Honestly, other than that, be with family, have a good time, be with family and friends. That's what matters at Christmas. So that and a trophy. That's what I'm looking forward to.
All right, Statman, any final words for us?
I know. I heard the owner of Convicted Llama say that I'm lucky I didn't play him again. I don't know why that. I don't even know why you would say that when I think I outscored him by like 28 or something like that, or 30. I don't know. He did beat me twice this year, so I wish him luck in the third place game. And good luck to you guys. And sorry we couldn't do the show in the normal studio. I'm stuck here in quarantine. I'm just hoping to be well by this weekend so I can cheer on my players.
Well, I mean, he is a math boy, so that could be why he thought, hey, the Statman's lucky he didn't play him this week, even though he got scored by like 28, almost 30 points. He's not a stat man yet. But Merry Christmas. I hope you feel better, sir. Good luck in the championship. Officially, who is your pick for the championship game? I'm assuming it's yourself.
Oh, man. I normally go with my opponent because of the whole reverse jinx factor, but I have to pick myself. I got Zeke coming back. I've been on a good run lately. It's going to be a close – I think it's going to be a really close matchup. I think both teams are going to score 160 or more. I got to go with myself, though. I don't think I normally do it, but I might lose. I don't care. I got to go with myself. I feel good about it.
I like it that you believe in Shelf. Get better. We'll talk to you later.
All right. Thank you, guys.
All right. And we're back from the interview. Hey, we're chilling, but we got to stay awake. So, it's official. The Statman is taking himself.
All right.
He's a little confused why you think he's lucky he didn't play you, considering he would have beaten you. And he's a procrastinator when it comes to Christmas shopping.
Look, matchups are different, Different players play different people.
I think the total score, though, would have been the same.
Who would have known?
I think we do know, because we see. Do we? The scores. Anyway.
All right. The other side. Oh, we're picking now. Oh, no.
Oh, we can talk about the toilet bowl?
We'll pick first. Let's pick first.
I mean, we can talk about the toilet bowl if you want. I wasn't too worried about it myself. This is championship week.
We can pick. Let's pick. Who are you thinking, wow, what am I doing? Commish.
Ooh! Ooh! Well, the Niners did just lose their kicker.
We all know how important kickers are.
It's almost like punter. You can't lose your punter right before a championship. You can't pump the ball away.
I believe that Wayne Enterprises would be the first team to win not only a second championship in this league, but back-to-back championships.
He's taken Wayne Enterprises.
Wayne Enterprises!
All right, Math Boy, who are you taking?
I know Wayne Enterprises did not have Zeke last week, but I don't know if it would have been enough to overcome a 200-point display. I think the 69ers can do it again, put up another 200 points. I think they'll be the first time, they'll be a two-time champ for the first time in the BDL history, and not back-to-back, but good enough. I'm taking the San Francisco 69ers.
I'll tell you this. I think whichever way this comes out, we're going to have the first two-time champion in
correct.
the BDL. I'm going out on that limb. I say that's going to happen.
That's
But
a
I'm also
bold claim.
I also going to say that the team that's going to win is the team that puts up the most total points.
Ooh.
And I think
This is bold comments.
It's hot
telling you.
takes.
I think that team is going to be the one and only Wayne Enterprises. He's the stat man. He's crunched the numbers. He's sick right now, staying home from work, crunching numbers all week. San Francisco 69ers are distracted. I think Wayne Enterprises is gonna pull it off. I think Zeke was drinking tequila in Mexico, getting in shape, ready to go.
Do you really think Statman is sick? Or do you think he just took this week off to crunch the numbers?
I think he was sick because he would have taken this week off to crunch the numbers, but still hung out with me last night.
Fair enough.
If he wasn't actually sick.
Well,
He has a high level
the
of
picks are
integrity.
in. The championship matchup is set. And I am excited to see who will be the 5th champion of the Big Dynasty League.
And the first two-time champ.
Two-timer!
What?
But show's not over yet. We still got that toilet bowl to talk about. Let's wipe this one up quick.
All
Yeah.
right.
Let's not even talk about last week's matchup. Let's just go to the championship toilet bowl match.
Let's
Who's
do
getting
it.
the first pick?
So, last week, EBDB B&B beat the Sideline Chili Slingers, and the Scarlet Pimps beat the Cincinnati Bourbon Barons. So that is your championship. The EBDB B&B versus the Scarlet Pimps.
Scarlet P.
Now, I'll tell you what, the EBDB B&B, as of late, have really come into being a pretty good team, really putting up points. Definitely relying on their quarterback choice, it seems like. Whichever one of their quarterbacks actually plays and he picks the right one, he's going to do all right. Randall Cobb getting Aaron Rodgers back was great, but now he's gone. What's going to happen with that? We don't know. And the Scarlet Pimps, I mean, Devonta Freeman looked like Devonta Freeman of old, really putting up the big points. DeAndre Hopkins hasn't lost a beat. She played that Magic Zero player. I think this game is going to be really close and just a lot of fun to watch.
I agree with you. I also find it interesting that in this matchup, the EBDB and B are 4-3 all time against the Scarlet Pimps. I'm not sure that many franchises in this league have a winning record against the Scarlet Pimps, but the EBDB and B do. Well, they're also projected with a 3-point lead over the Scarlet Pimps in this matchup.
Wow. Yeah, I think this one's going to be probably not very high scoring like the championship game I think will be, but I think it's going to be close. I think it's going to be fun, and I think it'll come down to Monday night.
It all comes down to
Is there a Monday night game this week?
I don't know.
I think it might be all be on Sunday. I don't know.
It all comes down to Monday night.
What
doesn't
day's
matter.
Christmas?
Monday.
It all comes down to Monday night.
It all comes down to Monday night. Who cares?
Even if there's no game, it's going to come down to Monday night.
That's right. Because I'm not going to look till then.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I'm
let's
gonna
do
check
it.
Chat.
Who you taking? Commish.
Whew. I went with them last week. I'm sticking with them this week. I'm taking EBDB.
Matt Boy.
I think I have to agree. I just this team has come on really strong as of late, and I don't think the Eagles defense only gets 4 points. I think EBDB B&B will take the first pick.
I'm taking the Scarlet Pimps. They beat me, and I think they're going to keep their winning going on. And I think we're going to have a family win. I think we're going to have the brother win the championship, the sister win the toilet. That's what I think is going to happen. But I do think it's going to be a really close matchup. Maybe even a close shave.
Ooh.
All right.
Well, we've worked all season for this weekend. And for a select few of us,
It matters.
it's paid off, and it matters. For a good bunch of us, we're already looking on to next season. But that's the beauty of this league. Next season, well, it starts next weekend. Start looking at your rosters now. Figure out what moves you're going to make. We'll be opening trading back up in the offseason. Waiver wire will open back up in the offseason. We'll see what happens. Got that college draft coming up. Start doing your research. There were signings today. Lots of young talent just became available for our draft.
That's right. As always, ladies and gentlemen, set your lineups. Set your lineups. Have fun. Remember, Christmas is about family and the birth of our great Savior, Jesus Christ. Take some time to remember that this weekend. Again, have fun. Good luck to the people in the games. We out.
Thanks for a fun year, everybody.